Canelo's performance?
I thought it was a great performance. I thought he looked physically good for 168. I thought he was strong. He was on point, man. He just was on tonight. I enjoyed the fight.
You looking at him in this weight and knowing he's going to move back down to middleweight, did anything stick out to you?
No, it was a typical Canelo. It was just against a guy who couldn't figure out an answer and couldn't figure it out early. Yeah.
Were you surprised how dominant he was?
I wasn't surprised. People think because of the size different that he have, try to get adjusted, but size doesn't make boxing. Boxing makes boxing.
Levels.
Yeah, there's levels to this game.
So you spoke to him inside the ring. What did you tell him, and what did he say back to you?
Well, I shook his hand and I said, congratulations first and foremost. He's a gentleman. And I also said that I would love to have an opportunity to fight you. I couldn't understand what he was saying. I think we had someone translate, but he was a gentleman with his approach. I can tell he meant something positive. So hopefully we can have that fight in the near future, maybe Cinco de Mayo in Las Vegas, and man, it'll be a dream come true.
I know your team, your manager is really pushing for that fight. You confident that you think you will get it in May?
Anything can happen in boxing. You can't be 100% confident until the contracts are signed. There's so many different avenues where, loopholes where things can fall and it can break the fight contract. So for me, I just want to make sure once I sign that fight that everything is where it needs to be. And if it can happen, I'm guaranteed it'll be one of the best fights I've ever had in my life.
How do you beat Canelo?
Just simply being me, but being the best version of me.
Do you think, from what you showed in the last two fights, that is there something in your arsenal he can't handle, you feel, in your opinion?
Styles make fights. He is nothing like any of my last opponents, and vice versa. So for me, I approach this fight totally different. And he's a different notch when it comes to levels, too. He is the pinnacle. So I always love when I fight a guy who is in a fight, it's a 50-50 fight, because it makes me bring out the best in me. You see a skill set that you haven't seen in a long time. I've been fighting guys, really good, undefeated guys, but this is the pinnacle, and I'm looking forward to, if it happens, putting my best foot forward and showing a really good fight.
Yeah. How does that fight go if Canelo fights in the style he fought in tonight, that seek and destroy kind of style?
I was talking to my manager during the first round, and I said, if he fights this fight with me, it'll be a different fight. Phil didn't have too many loopholes. He wasn't sharp. He's a long guy, so Canelo was able to, lose certain punches, but it'll be a totally different fight. I will come forward, but I'm also fast, sharp, and strong.
And in your fights against Selecki and Deryanchenko, it's like one round you would be dominant and look great, then the next round the guy would be on even footing. Was that at all because of you and your own
Well, I think,
thing?
it could be many reasons, but ultimately I just think that it's the level of competition that I'm fighting. You gotta understand, the last 4 or 5 opponents I've fought has all been undefeated fighters. I have one of the best resumes in the middleweight division. So for me, it's just about proving that I am the best, and if I can get this next fight, then I have that opportunity to do that alone.
Do you think what happened tonight changes the mindset of the people with DAZN and Canelo? They have to fight somebody better in this, right? $36 million a fight, we're gonna get this.
Yeah, of course. It was a great fight. It was a one-sided fight, but obviously they want to get the best fights that the world wants to see. And I think I'm next up and running when it comes to possible opponents.
Did the David Lemieux thing situation change everything? Because
I
think that's what they were angling to.
I believe it changed a lot. I think they were trying to angle more towards their own stable, but for me, it's perfect timing, and I want to take advantage of this opportunity. Unfortunate opportunity, but good opportunity for me.